এবার করুণা করো বৈষ্ণব গো
Okay, what's your name, Didi?
My name is Citra Dasi.
And where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
And how did you become a devotee in 10 minutes?
Actually, um, I was so much suffered in Japan. I broke up my boyfriend, and then I started my spiritual life. Means I started praying to God. I don't know even who is God. Buddhist, Buddha, Jesus, Maria, everybody for me was God. And then I just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. Only praying, nothing else. And then by this praying, things started changing. I become little bit like sattvic mood. I started stopping eating meat and waking up earlier. But I was still remembering my ex-boyfriend. But I never stopped praying. I just praying and praying and praying. And then one day, one of my English guy friend, he just told me, "You go to India." Then I started crying just by hearing the word of India. Then, but in my heart, in my mind, I didn't want to go to India because India has so much dirty and so much dangerous and dacoits. This is only what I know about India. So I told God, God, I don't want to go to India, but my tears not stopping. Then I said, oh, no, then after I left this house, and suddenly I started smelling this Indian incense outside, like mystically. And I was, oh, wow, this is Indian incense. And then I went home, and next day I went to my job. I was doing babysitting. And then I asked God, God, if you want me to go to India, give me sign. So this mother, she called me and she gave me one box of tea. And that tea, the box says, made in India. So I understood some signs. And then there was funny things happened. The evening time, I went to another house to teach English. Then all the time, this mother cooking dinner. So the India means curry. So if she cooks curry, that's the real meaning that I have to go to India. Then I went to that house. Then she was cooking curry that time, and I was surprised. But I still didn't want to go to India. I still refused God's invitation. I said, "No, God, please, I don't want to go." And then and then I turn on the TV. There is Indian people, and turn on the radio. There are Indian music. But I still said, "No, no, please don't. I don't want to go to India." Then in my town, I never got lost, but that day I got lost. And then I stopped my bicycle and I looked up. There was an Indian restaurant in front of me. India came again. And then now, okay, I said, God, I accept your instruction. But I don't know where to go because India is so big country, north, west, east. And then I was walking in Tokyo and I found one Indian restaurant. It says North Indian restaurant. So I booked a ticket to Delhi because Delhi is north. So I went to Delhi, finally. So
What year was this, sorry? What year?
that was 9 years ago, 2006, 10 years ago. Then And then I went to India, and then that was amazing. I stayed in Rishikesh, Ganga, this Shiva Puja, everything was amazing. I loved it. I stayed 3 months in India, and I didn't want to leave. But I had my money finished, and I'm also left my flat, and I keep paying the rent. So um, I met one astrologer, and he told me, "You come back after 3 months. You make money and come back." So I left India, and I started working, but money not coming so much. Then I found that my father keeping some money for my marriage. So that was like quite a lot of money. So I begged my father, please give me this money. So money came. So I didn't need to work. So as astrologer told me, after 3 months, I booked the ticket and I came to the India. And the first day I just arrived at the India, the second my trip to India, I was on the bus to Rishikesh. And then 6 boys were sitting next to me. They were from London. Gurudevs disciple was sitting next to me. It's Radha Madan Mohan. No, I don't know. Sorry, I forgot their names. But then they actually started preaching to me in Rishikesh. And then, but I couldn't feel so much this chanting, Harinam, like, no, I felt strange. But the last day, one boy came to my guest house, and
Where were you?
in Rishikesh, and he said, one of this boy, he got accident, so he broke leg, so he cannot go to Vrindavan. There is one free ticket. You take this ticket, come with us. Then I understood this is God's invitation. I have to go. If I don't like, I will come back to Rishikesh. So I got this free ticket and I came to Vrindavan. That was Gopinapavam. And then that was just 1 week before starting Kartik. Just. And I stayed with Ganga Matas. They helped me. It was so austere. Small rooms, no shower, nothing. But it was quite okay. And then some devotee, he introduced me to Gurudev. And he patted my head that time, first meeting, and very good like this. He gave blessing. And I stayed whole Kartik month. I just...
The whole parikram?
Yes, I did whole parikram. I was so happy with listening Harikatha, a nice prasad, nice kirtan. Devotees are so kind, and I was so just happy. But I couldn't decide to take Harinam. But the last in Govardhan, the last Ekadasi, but I just decided, okay, let's take Harinam. Then I took Harinam. Then, since then, Gurudev gave me mercy to stay in Vrindavan. Then I lived in Vrindavan since that time.
So you've been in Vrindavan ever since?
9 years.
You didn't go back to Japan?
2 times for my visa, for one little program, only this time. But everything by Gurudev's mercy. Yes, he forcibly gave me Harinam, and then I took it. I'm here now. This is how I got Gurudev's mercy.
Any advice for devotees, for young devotees, boys and girls who want to become devotees?
No, I have nothing. But nothing. I need advice. But one thing I want to share is Gurudev is eternal. He can give darshan even you never meet Gurudev. Even once you met Gurudev only by the phone or only just one glance. In that moment, he gives so much potency. He gives so much mercy. But if you don't forget that moment, if you just keep remembering that moment, then also Gurudev can manifest from that point. Also, he can manifest through pictures, books, Harikatha, Vrindavan, anywhere. But to realize this, you need sadhu sangha. You need the help of Vaishnavas who are really Rasik, Braja Rasik Vaishnavas, pure devotee of Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. That sangha, if you get, you have to run and then listen Harikatha from them. Then I think your life becomes success. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Didi. Hare Krishna.